Hello and welcome to the final part of Lantern Against Shadows 2 Part 3. We just got attacked in Kava's family house and witnessed the tragic end of a teddy bear that for some reason have fighting capabilities. Probably one of the Lantern's gadgets for fighting shadows. They do have quite a lot of theirs. And we know that Carva itself did probably trade some gadgets from Lantern's own the black market. That's what we received from Songchu. Also, from looking off here, this part looks like includes Bronya. So, looking forward towards Bronya. And let's just start with stage 1 of Shadow Calamity. We got playable Lantern as a commander. The journey in the box of memories and time culminated, and Coralie and Helia, without realizing it, were fully immersed in their roles. And by the way, yeah, the game also narrates for me too. As sudden as the falling of dust, the situation became topsy-turvy. Never heard this expression. The Shadow Calamity broke out in the house of a man named Carva. The last guardian of that house was a teddy bear named Keiji by his daughter. Why do I even summarize if... Okay, I need to stop summarize. The giant bear let out only a whimper as the light faded, followed by a violent knocking on the door. At that moment, the shadow enveloped the entire courtyard in darkness, as if dawn would never come again. That's the best I can do, Savara Senpai. That's enough. Did Debbie really create that huge bear, Keiji, via fabricated chess? I inferred so. When the shadows barked in, the bear began to grow in her arms like a fabricated chest that activated. And then the giant bear has appeared. If what you're saying is true, then it's highly likely that fabricated chess is among the Lantern organization's item that Carva collected. I saw it with my own eyes. It's definitely the Lantern organization's. Maybe he's been the one attacking the organizations. No way. Even my weakest colleague could take him down. Besides, if he's just after money, why would he want to make enemies with the Lantern? It's more plausible that he came across them on Drizzle Street. But even if we pick up fabricated chess, he would not know how to use it, let alone Debbie. Try to have an open mind. I mean, I learned how to use it on my own. If everyone was as perceptive as you, I would not need to turn around Langshu all day. I don't understand how she's able to use fabricated chess, but I have a feeling it has to do with that teddy bear. If it's able to transform into that, then maybe it already fought shadows on Diesel Street to help Carva escape. It was so badly damaged that it couldn't take on any shadows now. The entity created by fabricated chess should not be hurt by any damage the real bear sustained, unless the user thinks that's how it should be. After all, Debbie is just a child. As I understand it, fabricated chess is powered by the sheer mastery of our memory and imagination. If we assume Debbie relies on how she imagined her toy bear to be when using fabricated chess, it will reflect that her bear is worn out. That makes sense. Now that I think about it, maybe that's why the shadow calamity broke out so suddenly. The shadows were not as strong when we first arrived. It was after Savule Senpai handled her, the bear, that thing began to spin out of control. Because she thought her teddy bear was damaged beyond repair. At that time, she had a frightened look on her face, and that's when the monsters appeared. But if Debbie's fear comes from her teddy bear, shouldn't the shadow calamity occur the moment she realized it was missing? Why did it only happen after we found it? Who knows? Fear can be unpredictable. Was that what you said? In the eyes of the innocent child, what adults take for granted may be the most important thing in their life. If she lost it, there's still a chance it would be found in one piece. But when she saw it badly damaged, it was all over. The teddy bear is very important to her, no doubts. As for why, we will have to ask her. Come on, let's go to save them. It's what we came here for. Wait. What now? We are in a hurry, Savra. This is for you, Elia. Savra took out a chest piece. It was a statue of a candy resembling her. This is a chest piece of mine. I believe now you have the ability to command it. It should come in handy. Oh, thank you for trusting me. I will put it to good use. Candy, cute. I didn't expect something like this from you, Miss Savra. You talk too much. Alright. That's enough then. Let's go save them. Okay, we have Savra Senpai as a chess piece. Now you can fight Savra Senpai. Attacks. I think I will leave this section. What does she have? She buffs. Looks like the same as Kiana, right? She has like a little bit of AoE here. Right? Yeah. Takes some more AoE and then she has her guns. By the way, she never uses her knives in the battle, right? Pretty sure she doesn't. So it's kind of delight and refreshment. GB, Shower, Senpai eyes. Man, the names. I don't spend too much time on it to remember the name, sadly. Chevre? Yeah, but in general, all these mods here, they feel kind of, I don't know, not very fast, I would say. Yeah, they don't feel fast. That's what I probably want to say. Oh, that's it already with the stage 1. By the way, we have here animated stuff in stage 7 and 9. Not sure what it is all about. We will figure it out. We have to upgrade ourselves. After taking down the shadows at the entrance, everyone entered the house to see Carver and his wife, both curled up in the cabinet with troubled faces. Are you okay? She just passed out. She's fine. And Debbie? The monsters were after her. Kate protected her and took her out to the backyard. I'm sorry. It's our fault. We will let the shadow get the jump on us. No, the fault is all mine. I'm the one who failed to keep Debbie safe. If only I worked harder. Got my family one out of here sooner. Calm down. This is exactly how the shadows want you to feel. Get a hold of yourself. Don't let your fear feed them. This is so... Man, the shadows are such a tough fight. Enemy, right? Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't be afraid. I shouldn't be... To fix the shadow calamity, I have a few questions for you. You have been frequenting Diesel Street to recover the item belonging to the Lantern organizations, correct? We found your stuff. A lot of it belongs to the Lantern organization. I didn't mean to. My employer told me to recover them. And so I did. And your employer told you when and where to recover them? Right. I just follow the orders. That's what they all say. Which means this employee of yours knows Lantern's movements. Could this person be the one who attacked the members? We will talk about that later. Carver, did you see a special chess piece among what you recovered? Yes. And my employer seemed to like it especially. It wasn't included in any rewards. A collector told me if I could bring a piece to her, she will give me something to keep my family safe. So I snuck one out for myself. I'm sorry, I took what's yours. And what you stole was cagey, wasn't it? Right. She told me as long as we put the teddy bear on our side and believe it will protect us, it will hold back the shadows. So I handed it over to my daughter. I didn't know what it was for, but before this calamity came, no shadows has ever come inside. You mean this is the first time you have seen Keiji in fabricated chest form? Yes. I didn't think it was actually be out guardian angel. It's my fault for losing it. But if I knew it was on my back, I wouldn't just dropped it. Perhaps Debbie thought her home was safe, so she didn't need Keiji. And now, with the shadows breaking in and Keiji falling apart, she feels terrified. That collector. It all makes sense. She is capable of making a child unknowingly use fabricated chest. I bet she hid the piece you gave her in the bear. You should have told this earlier. Because the client told me not to tell anyone about this, especially from the Lantern organization. Well, that makes sense. And I was worried the Lantern organization would retaliate if news got out, so I... Is our organization's reputation really that bad? Are we that extreme? Totally. You are the one who should reflecting on this. Please save her. I know I have made a big mistake, but it's not my family's fault, just mine. You can do whatever you want with me, but I'm begging you. Please save my daughter. Don't worry. We are here to deal with the shadow calamity, so we will see it to the end. Don't sweat it. This isn't your fault. The shadows are using Debbie's fear. That's what got us here. We will bring her back. Before then, just keep calm. Tavria stopped talking and walked straight towards the backyard. She sure is reliable. Even without proof, you just know she's someone who sticks to her word. Yeah, we better take along. Oh yeah, Lantern is the Woman of focus, precision, and something else. Yeah, but I will skip this stage here. 3.3. Oh. Looks like we are going with ourselves in action. We are done here, and you all? All finished. The road is clear. The group headed down the road to where shadow gathered. Is this shadow calamity really caused by one little girl's fear? It seems like a lot. I always thought the younger you were, the less things you were afraid of. Huh? You believe what Sangchu tells you? I'm pretty sure it was you who raised this first. Fear and age has nothing to do with each other. Children are more easily overpowered by fear because they don't have a clear understanding of the world around them. Pushing open the door, they finally reach the backyard. Two uncanny familiar figures were standing in the center. Is that Carver and his wife? What are they doing here? Where is Debbie? No, they are clones, created by fabricated chess. But they don't look useful in battle. I think this is also a self-defense mechanism to prevent the shadows from finding her. She subconsciously created everything she could think of. Let's go have a look. Ooh. Oh, that's her Trevor. Anton. Carver? Business hasn't improved this month either. Things are not looking good lately. I heard that monsters are coming. Everyone is stockpiling and preparing to move away. It's all my fault. You are forced to shoulder this debt because of my health. Don't say that. I will think of something. I already planned to sell this shop and the empty house. We will save on unnecessary expenses this way. I have talked to the shop owner, Mr. Gia, from the West Street. He is willing to introduce me to a decent gig whose earnings would be enough to sustain us. You're going to work for someone else? Would that be appropriate? It's alright. As long as we are together as a family, I can do anything. Take care of Debbie. She's still young. We should not burden her with our current situation. Fabricated chess reproduced the user's memory. According to that conversation, this must be from when Carver's family began to fall apart. But Debbie isn't present. Why did this appear in her memories? Because someone was eavesdropping. Not only do those involved have their memories, but witnesses do too. I'm afraid that she's been eavesdropping on her parents since then. So she was aware of her family's sudden situation from the beginning. To a child, such problems are all too real. Perhaps these are where her fear stems from. Let's continue investigating. She's nearby. Oh, and we actually go playing with Traverse. Not Traverse. Traverse from Genshin, man. Traveler. Okay, one day I will find this. I just need to listen to the name longer. Oh, it is? We done? Are you going to do that again? That place is too dangerous. It's alright. The client pays generously. It's worth some minor injuries. But if you get caught? Don't worry, I will be careful. I won't be discovered by the Lantern organization. Alright then. Monsters have appeared in the vicinity. Again, be careful. Don't be afraid. As long as we are not afraid of them, they won't dare to come in. Well, as long as you are around, I don't care what happened to me. I'm just worried about Debbie. I understand. It will be fine. I will protect her. No matter what happened, I won't let her get hurt. I trust you. No, go spend some time with her. She refuses to sleep unless you are home. Alright. The recording stopped abruptly, and the two shadows crumbled like soil. Huh? It just ended like that? Because the memories of those involved were also interrupted then. And he mentioned the Lantern organization. I'm afraid this is when he began recovering Lantern's tools. On the other hand, Debbie has been looking out of her window in anticipation of her father's return. She heard all this and developed a fear towards Lantern. That's why she panicked when we arrived. It seems like we catalyzed the shadow calamity. The Lantern organization is villainous. It can be helped. We can only prove that we are here to help her throughout actions. Let's continue. Okay, more fighting. I don't mind. Man, if Lantern team was not so complicated to build, I mean, it looks like I need... I wanna talk in between fights, but never mind. Once upon a time, there was a princess who lived in a castle. Every time she went to sleep, a beast hidden in the night would appear and transform her dreams into nightmares. Oh, that's scary. At this time, a brave knight, Little Bear Cage, appeared. It held a flaming torch in his hand and shouted, "Stop right here, you terrible beast! Nobody can disturb the princess in her sleep under my watch!" Then the beast scattered away. The princess returned to her sweet dreams. Oh, Kenji is so strong, just like Papa. As long as Papa around, I will sleep tight. Then go to sleep, my little princess. I will always be here to protect you. Okay. Papa? Huh? What's wrong? Papa is right here. Papa, can you come home earlier from now on? When you are not home, I feel worried. Ah, not good. About what? I'm worried there's scary monsters out there. That's why you always hurt. Don't worry. There are no monsters outside. I'm only hurt because I was careless at work. And even if there were monsters around, I'm not afraid. Papa is the strongest. Really? Of course. When have I ever lied to you? Rest assured, I will be fine. That's what all parents tell, right? I promise that I will come home earlier next time. But when I'm not home, you have to stay inside and listen to Mama, alright? Don't think too much. Alright, I will be good. When Papa isn't home, I will wait in the room. This was when Carver was telling Debbie a bedtime story. A clever approach, if she is willing to believe that her reality was the same as that story, with a knight to protect her. she would have the courage to confront the Dark Knight. But things never go as planned in reality. Due to the hefty workload, Kava always returned home late, and that courage has almost disappeared by now. Aww. Shouldn't be like more of a wholesome event? No, it hasn't disappeared. I can feel something protecting her. Hurry up, she's right here. Oh, more battle. So what I wanted to say is that I need Telema for her Lantern's team, but I skipped Telema. And I still, I don't know. I feel weird about this part 2 team building. What do I do? Oh. Oh, here she is. Oh, we finally found her. Shadows have surrounded Debbie and ignored their arrival. They dance like flames. The last barrier that stood between the shadows and Debbie was a weak teddy bear. Keiji. Still night out there, right? Keiji. Sobbing. It's Keiji. It's been protecting her. That's why the shadows can't harm her. If morning doesn't come, Papa won't leave. I don't want Papa to leave. Debbie, don't be afraid. Your father is fine. Stay away from me! You want to take Papa away? Huh? She looks afraid of us. Probably because of her earlier stereotypes? That's what I told Miss Severa, to be more gentle. Look at how you have scared her. This has nothing to do with me. Debbie, we are here to help you. Come, let's look for your father together. No, I don't want to leave. It's scary. Outside. It's not going to last much longer. There are too many shadows. We are got to hurry. Severa swiftly fired and eliminated several shadow monsters. But soon after, more appeared and rushed towards Debbie for a more ferocious attack. Why? Why does she become more afraid when I shoot those shadows? No, she's not just afraid of the shadow monsters, but them disappearing as well. Why that? Oh no, she's going to be devoured by the shadows. Keiji? Keiji? The shadows grew more rampant and Keiji finally used its last ounce of strength. Just as it was about to be torn apart, its chest grew taut. A chest piece shot out from its chest and landed in their feet. It wants to give this chest piece to us? Or is it trying to tell us something? Cora reached out and picked up the chest piece. The moment she touches, the memories sealed within appear before everyone's eyes. Oh, is this what she told the bear all the time? Like the Keiji? Wait. Wait. Is this stage where we get Bronya? Oh, little chibi Bronya! Wait, what is here? Happy employer? Relaxed employer? Arahato? Unfamiliar employer? Okay, this employer looks kinda saucy. I see you. And then Bronya itself. Okay. Unfamiliar multi-target. Ah, this is great. Oh, look at the brother. Papa, you have another cut on your face. It was a small accident, I'm okay. More importantly, look at this, Debbie. Papa brought you a gift today. Whoa, it's a teddy bear! Do you still remember the story that Papa told you before? The brave knight Keiji will protect the princess from the beast every night. This is Keiji. When Papa isn't home during the day, it will protect you. Keiji, are you very strong? Of course, Princess Debbie. Let me protect you. Alright, Keiji. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you too. After that, with Keiji by her side, the girl slept soundly every night. Then, an illusion of a giant teddy bear floated about the house, blocking out all the monsters lurking in the darkness. Until one day at dawn, the girl secretly stuffed the teddy bear into her father's bag. Keiji, can you help me protect Papa? Papa's work is really dangerous, and I don't want him to get hurt anymore. Kava used Keiji to act as a knight from the story. It hopes that Debbie would believe that someone would always protect her. And because Debbie believes in that story, the teddy bear becomes the source of her courage. She's no longer scared of the shadows, and the fabricated chest inside Keiji made it the silent guardian of this home. But everything changed because she gave the teddy bear to her father. Hoping that the teddy bear would become the father's knight, Debbie gave Keiji to Kava. However, the shadow calamity in Diesel Street was far too strong, or Keiji was too far away from Debbie. It was destroyed by the shadow monsters there. In a way, Debbie was the one who saved Kava. But from Debbie's perspective, Keiji lost to the monsters. Her father returned home heavily wounded, and the undefeated guardian no longer existed. Her life seemed unsafe again. Rather than saying fabricated chests secretly protected the family, it was Keiji that stopped Debbie from fearing the future. When the fairy tale about Keiji proved to be false, she understood that this world was a perilous one. Therefore, her father was constantly exposed to danger during work. Suddenly, a weak yet silent voice was heard from the thick shadow fog. Keiji died. The monsters outside have killed it. Those monsters that look like shadows. Like the talking foxes, singing birds, and dancing rabbits in fairy tales. They truly exist. It's scary outside. So, can Papa stay home? Ah, that's right. That's what Debbie's scared of. When Debbie realized that Keiji was destroyed by shadow monsters, the source of her courage crumbles away too. Okay, you don't need to overanalyze it too much, okay? We got it, Lantern. We got it. Just protect the child, okay? Make the family go away. Leave the place safe. The monsters from a story has stormed into her reality, and the knight was powerless against them. This proves that her worries for her father were warranted too. And when the truth hidden from her was laid bare before her eyes, those fairy tales ironically amplified her horror fantasies, for she could not perceive reality as it was. Oh my god. That's why Shadows wove an endless night here. If her father didn't go to work at night, he wouldn't get hurt. But that would mean all this effort were in vain? Carver gave his all to sustain the family and came up with that story to protect his daughter. Debbie did this because she's worried about her father. In the end, all this became the cause of the shadow calamity. Have they all done something wrong? I know it feels terrible, but in Langchu, everyone has to learn to face the truth. Sabra was surprisingly empathetic as she patted Helia on the shoulder. Unknown calamities came into our lives at some point. Those calamities could destroy our future anytime. We live in fear every day, but not because of the calamities. We fear that an accident could happen tomorrow and devastate our lives. I understand how you feel. It's like having a work report due to the next morning and you are too anxious to sleep the night before. It's definitely not the same. The more you try to win against it, the stronger the pain of defeat. But even if reality never goes as planned, we cannot give up. We must do something. And because that is the only chance we have to prove that our efforts can make a difference. That's right. As long as we can dispel this darkness, Debbie will also understand that the world outside isn't that scary. When the sun rises, Papa will have to leave again. So I wish the night would last longer. As Debbie uttered weakly, the sky darkened further. We need to hurry. The longer we take, the more dangerous it will be for Debbie. Let's give it all ours. After all that loading, I can finally play my trump card. Here, use that fabricated chest we just obtained. Let's in a cage wheel and protect this girl. Okay, once again the same is flying by Oshia. You're only using her room card from Earth, let me guess, right? Room card? Oh, don't tell me. In the face of the teddy bear crisis, the one to turn the tides is, without doubt, the commander revealed by all, and the creator of Dream World, the great Bronya. And here she is, the Bronya. The creator of an ideal world, Bronya, has joined us. The members of the studio will become her reliable assistants. For every relaxed, happy and unfamiliar employer trio available, Bronya can provide more withdraw and refresh resources. This demonstrates Studio Reason's impeccable team spirit. Her skill active can select an employer or white chest piece and create a chest piece with the same name and star level as the start of the round. Unfamiliar employer. Okay. Kinda remember this model. It's kinda sus. But what do we have then? We have Arahato, relaxed employer, happy employer, and Bronya itself. Ah, Chibi Bronya. Okay, so I think. Oh my god, they just punch. Oh my god, Arahato. To thank the employees for their hard work, Arahato has joined the fray. For every trio, it will. Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh my god, this is Arahato. It's already starting with like full marks. Oh my god. Rex employer. Avid Games. Well, this event is worth for Chibi Bronya. Oh, it looks so funny. I always like Coralie's references from Earth, the same as Flying to Oshe too. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Hey, Bronya. Can level her up. Probably even more. Come forth! Coralie swung her hammer and smashed the shadow fog that surrounded Debbie. There were even more shadows monsters inside, and among them was a gigantic teddy bear. Like a marionette, it was lifted by numerous black threads. The black shadow surged into its body and it began to swell. Oh, they corrupted the teddy bear. Eiji, are you still there? Are you still protecting this night? Ah, those slight shadows. They are hiding inside Keiji. They are gathering like they are fusing. Oh, this isn't something that a newbie can handle. Indeed, this is far beyond a mission suitable for teaching rookies. I will have to negotiate with the organization for compensation. This is uncanny. We can't leave those monsters growing in it. We have to get rid of it now. No, don't take my night away. Keiji, protect me. Harry stepped forward, but the shadows abruptly grew stronger. When I get closer, the shadow becomes stronger. She's afraid of us? She's afraid of daytime, because her father would leave for dangerous work. And those shadows are taking advantage of her fear to create an everlasting night. They even morphed into the night of her dreams to earn her trust. Oh my god. And the sky obscured by shadows about us make for the night she longs for. If you look at it this way, the shadows are the one who can fulfill her wish. This may sound inappropriate, but we are the villains now here. But the night gathered by the shadows isn't the safe night she wishes for. It is a calamity that will ruin her life. We must do something. Once the night ends, Papa will be hurt again. Wait, if she's only worried about her father, let's get Carver over here and have him promise that he won't ever leave again. Wouldn't that work? Well, maybe it will, like, it's still a lie, right? Putting aside the feasibility of that plan, we are only moving her to a different cage. Davis' fear stems from tomorrow's unknown. From her fear of the monsters outside, that's why she wants to remain in this night forever. We have no choice then. Let's kill them all. Huh? What do you mean? I said, let's kill all the shadows here. Starting from the outermost layer. We will kill every single one of them. Hey, no. Don't be impulsive. These monsters are evidently stalling for time. Until that thing has fully taken form. We can't waste our time on mobs. It's better to find a way to clear Debbie's fear. Since the night of her dreams has been defeated, she's afraid that she will lose her current life when day breaks. Then, I have to prove that, however deep the night may be, there will be always a ray of light to bring her father home. Tabra pulled out a dagger, and countless monsters rushes toward the few of them. Having witnessed all kinds of fear, she already understood the current situation. She never has a second way. This was not the only way, but it was something she could do. If you are scared, keep your distance. Senpai, I see now. You want Debbie to understand that shadows are not that scary. We will help you too. I don't know, I have the idea that after Debbie will see it, she will be much more afraid of this angry looking woman over there. That's right. You think we will be scared? Don't look down on us. You should have explained yourself clearly to begin with. But this calamity is beyond what the three of us can handle. And I'm not an official member of the Lantern organization, so I have to ask. If I get hurt, do I get to claim workers' compensation? Unfortunately, probably not. Forget you, the organization rarely pays for my medical bills. And because I'm in debt, I can't give you guys any practical remuneration either. If you can accept these conditions, let's get moving. Yeah, so I will probably skip this fight. Starting with Bronya. Okay, stage 3-6, Call of Shadow Calamity. And looks like we will fight the bear, the boss. We can choose Bronya, for example. Oh, and we are hard. Traveler's Blade. Sliced another monster apart. Covered in wounds, the group finally reached Debbie again. Before them was a huge monster, residing in a teddy bear. It greatly absorbed their girl's fear as it grew bigger and bigger. Huh? The black teddy bear pulled the quiet girl into its body. The once starlit sky also lost its last silver of light. This wasn't a natural light, but a night of fear. Just like the legend that described the connection between shadows and fear. Shadow originates from humans' fear. Fear created shadows, and shadows spread fear. One grows another, and together they were a catastrophe. The things before us is the Cryptid. It disguised itself as cagey, but it wants to imprison Debbie in fear entirely. Tower Senpai, are you alright? We can handle that things first. You should take a break. Do you really have to ask? Even if she has to sacrifice herself, she won't stop. You know me as well. Endless battles, endless shadows, endless fears. She might not be able to defeat those monsters manifested from fears every time, but she has never shown a hint of weakness to the shadows at any time. This is actually a valuable lesson about Lantern. Although she did not always win, she still showed others that even shadows had their own fears, could be defeated, and would eventually come to an end. Since ancient time, humans believed that the light from lanterns could drive away the darkness of the night. Right now, allow me to become that lantern. Oh, and this is how we... Okay. The Lanterns organization, because they are fighting against shadows, right? Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, this is Teddy Bear here. Teddy Bear, Origin of Lone Knights. What do we have? We can copy it away. Maybe search for another Arahato? Let's go. If I have Bronya, then I can Bronya. Let's see if here there's some to withdraw. Nothing to withdraw, okay. I think I'm quite strong for this level. I don't know. Okay, let's take... Oh, I wanted to... Yeah, 5 stars. Oh, there's Songchu too. Okay, let's take Salema and maybe we will find Songchu somewhere too. And there are a lot of the ways out there. Oh. Or maybe we will not find Songchu. Okay, let's refresh until we find Songchu. I cannot remember having gear find Songchu among those pieces. Nah. Okay, didn't look like. Okay, I think this is a final one. Final slash. And so the monster Keiji was that glorious knight Teddy Bear was defeated.
被恐惧吸引的灾厄，不要再伪装成虚假的保护者，妄图困住那个孩子。
A calamity, attracted by fears. A fake guardian that has dropped its disguise. A delusional attempt to trap that child. The long night will end. Oh, so badass. The light grew more intense and broke throughout the pitch black shadows as a sphere. Wait, is this how we get our glowing hair story?
已经没事了，来，抬头看看周围。
You're right now. Come, look around you.
姐姐，你的头发在发光，好漂亮。
Miss, your hair is glowing. It's beautiful.
我想让你看的是影子。
I want you to look at the shadows.
影子？
Shadows?
是的，他们就是传说中屋外面的怪物。
Yes, they are so-called monsters, outside your home.
好吓人！
They are so scary.
别害怕，他们不敢过来。
No, there's no need to be afraid. They won't dare to come over. Their ferocious shadows refuses to give up and tried to take the girl from her hands, but retreated as soon as they touched the borders of light.
不可思议，那些影子丝毫不敢接近那道光。
Amazing. Those shadows dare not to approach that light.
不，影子们不是不敢接近那道光，而是在害怕杀弗莱。他周身环绕的光芒，只是为影子们画出一条不可逾越的警戒线。
No, it's not the light that they don't dare to approach, but Chavole. The glow around her body serves as an impassable cordon for the shadows.
看到了吗？不是凭空而来的怪物，也不是不可对抗的幽灵。当你鼓足勇气面对他们，该害怕的就是他们了。
Do you see this? They're not monsters that come out from thin air, nor undefeatable ghosts. When you muster the courage to confront them, they are the ones who should be scared.
我不害怕他们，我要变得勇敢，就像姐姐你一样，让他们不敢靠过来。
I'm not afraid of them. I want to be brave, just like you, miss. They will never dare to come near me.
就像爸爸讲的故事里那样，在遥远的过去，大家会点亮灯火，驱散黑夜中的野兽。
Just like in Papa's story. In the distant past, people would always light up lanterns to drive away the fears in the shadows.
难道说姐姐就是那盏灯吗？
Miss, are you a lantern?
我只是恰巧会发光而已。
I just happen to be able to glow.
结束了，走吧，我带你去找爸爸妈妈。
Everything is over now. Let's go. I will bring you to your papa and mama.
前辈，你没事吧？
Senpai, are you alright?
有威胁的影子大都已经退去，剩下的都是一些不敢靠近的小喽啰了。
Most of the savage shadows are retreated. The remaining ones are just weak lackeys that would not dare to come close.
我没事，你们做得很好。
I'm fine. Well done.
大比，
爸爸，我没事，那位姐姐救了我。
Papa, I'm alright. That lady saved me.
好，好，多谢几位，谢谢你们。
Thank you. Thank you so much.
卡夫，能先把女儿交给她妈妈吗？最后有些事情需要你配合我们一下。
Kava, can you leave your daughter with her mother for now? There are still some things that we need to cooperate with you.
这，我明白了。
Oh, that's... I understand. Kava looked troubled, but he ultimately made a decision.
爸爸，
没事，大比，爸爸就离开一会儿。
Don't worry, Debbie. Papa will only be gone for a short while.
走吧，不会占用你太多时间。
Let's go. It will not take up much of your time. Okay, and now we have to resolve the issue with the whoever attacked those lanterns, and who knows, maybe he did actually it by himself. And also we have to go back to reality at some point. No, let's talk about you. Sorry, it wasn't right of me to hide those chess pieces. I really am sorry. Just as I said before, I'm willing to take any punishment, but please spare my family. No, that's not what I wanted to ask. previously you said you were commissioned to recover the Lanterns organization's tool. Do you remember what that client looked like? How they look like? I'm not sure who is the real client, because the person I speak to changes every time. But they have something in common. They have the same mark that you guys have on their bodies. Same mark? You mean they are also part of the organization? That makes sense. Only insider would know the whereabouts of the organization member. Probably. That's why I was rather alarmed when I saw you guys for the first time. I was afraid that you had discovered what I was doing and came looking for me. But why would the Lantern organization look for you? I don't know about that either. Yeah, sure. Can you describe how those people looked like? And so Carver gave a simple description of those few people. I can only remember so much. Is there something wrong, Cyber-senpai? If that what he said is true, then those people who commissioned you were organization members who has been attacked before. Motive aside, most of them are still hospitalized. They should not be able to meet him. Senpai, do you still remember our mission report? Those members were also attacked by people who could not possibly be there. Do you think the people who attacked them are the ones who commissioned Carver? But how did they disguise themselves as others? Or create clones that look like others? They are probably shadows? We have been doing that, haven't we? A tool that can create clones. The fabricated chairs, oh yeah. In that case, this complicates things. We don't have many clues right now, so we can only decide after we have reported to the organization when this mission ends. Before that, let's finish up everything left to do here. Thoroughly, help Carver settle back with his family. Helia, follow me to check for any remaining shadows in the area. Okay. Yeah. We're approaching the end and there's still a lot of unanswered questions. I'm worried a little bit. Well, sorry. Spa? Spa? Okay, this is Helia. That's about it. The shadows here have all been cleaned up. So in the end, this all happened because Carver gave the teddy bear cage to Debbie in hopes that it could be a pillar of support for her. That's as much as we figured out, that's true. And when we brought back the tattered teddy bear, the undefeatable giant guardian in her heart has disappeared. The shadows were attracted to this intensified fear when those monsters appeared before her eyes. It was as if all her nightmares had come true. This made her even more fearful, leading to the eruption of the shadow calamity. If Kara had helped Debbie understand shadow correctly in the first place, this calamity would not have gotten too severe. But to a child, the true nature of a shadow is no different from that of a monster. Indeed. But no, she won't be as afraid as she was before. Shadows exist in this world, but so do people who can kill them. After you have learned that shadows are not invincible, they are nothing to be scared of. Just like she said herself, you have already lit a lantern in her dark night. Flattery won't get you anywhere. I will still evaluate your performance on this test objectively. That's alright. I think that I did a good job. But I'm very curious. Do you really have nothing that you are afraid of? You do such risky work after all. Not only are you constantly in danger, your comrades would leave you anytime. Have you ever thought that the people around you might all leave one day, and the organization that you fight for would be nothing more than an empty title? Man, hello. Speak like you're looking in the future. What nonsense. In my life of work, we should be prepared to put our lives on the line. As for the organization, as long as shadows exist, Lantern will never be extinguished. If I must name something scary, that would be how the organization has not issued my salary yet. So that's how you perceive things. You seem to find great interest in my perspective. Talking about it our entire way here. Is there a special reason? Well, if I said it's because I want to be able to defeat you one day? Defeat me? Yes, defeat someone as strong as you is one of my career goals. It's reasonable. Then give it a shot and show me what you can do. So that makes sense why this stage calls spar. I wasn't serious. If we are going to spar, we will have to do it another day. You already extinguished yourself today, and I don't want to take advantage of that. Come on, we both know, even in this state, you probably will not be able to do much. Shut up, guns out. Terrorize her gun. Oh. Oh, forget it. There is really no need for this. I said, guns out. Senpai, are you serious? Tavra kept her gun up, and her expression clearly showed that she wasn't joking around. Looks like she's serious. I got it. I look forward to learn from you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no 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 no. I had such troubles fighting you already. Oh my god. Oh, this boss fight. Oh, not this boss fight. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. Oh, stop. Oh my god. No, I'm not going to lose this time. What do we do even in stage 3? Do we fight? I didn't press the switch, did I? After an intense battle, the two who used guns and crossbows fired the last shot simultaneously.
前辈，可以了吧？在你负伤的情况下，我们算是打了个平手。
Senpai, this is enough. Considering your injuries, let's end this as a tie.
不要再叫我前辈，你根本不是组织的人。
Don't call me Senpai. You're not with the organization.
怎么会呢？我不久前才加入灯呀。前辈，你到底在说什么？
How can that be? I just joined Lantern not long ago. Senpai, what are you trying to say?
克里亚，你不擅长说谎。
Elia, you're a bad liar.
你的直觉远比平常人敏锐，作战表现也迅捷有序，甚至已经接受过专业训练。
You're much more intuitive than regular people, and organized and efficient in combat. In fact, you have already undergone professional training.
在应对突发事件、处理民众反应、灾后安抚上经验十足，这不该是一个新人该有的水准。
You are experienced in handling emergencies, civilian responses, and disaster reliefs. This isn't the standard for a rookie.
加上可疑受难女孩，你们一路跟在我身边，是早有预谋。
And that suspicious victim. The both of you followed me with a motive in mind.
你从一开始就看出来了。
Did you know from the beginning?
实际上，那个叫克拉丽的女孩在刚醒的时候，含糊地念叨过你的名字。
Actually, that Coralie girl was mumbling your name when she woke up. It's again with the same with Lantern. She just patiently waiting for a moment. She knows everything, and she has like great patience with that what we did in chapter 2.
从那时起，我就开始怀疑你们是不是早已相识，而你们之后的表现更是出乎我的意料。无论是对于影子还是灯，你们了解的东西都明显有些过多了。
From then on, I began to suspect that the two of you were already acquainted. Subsequently, the two of you performed much better than I expected, be it against the shadows or lantern. It's evident that you know too much.
而刚才交手之后，我更加确定了我的猜想。你的战斗技巧不可能来自于灯，甚至不属于廊丘。
And after our spar, I'm even more certain your combat abilities cannot possibly come from lanterns. In fact, they don't belong to Langqiu.
你到底是谁？接近我又有什么目的？
Who are you? And why did you approach me? We are aliens?
沉默只会让你更可疑。我的耐心有限，你最好马上给我一个答复。
Silence only makes you more suspicious. My patience is limited, and you would best give an answer right now.
前辈，我的确怀揣着目的而来，但我所说的也不全是假话。
Lower your weapon.
至少，在想要寻找打败你的方法这一点上，我并没有说谎。
Senpai. She still calls her Senpai. Senpai, it's true that I came here with a purpose, but I wasn't completely lying. At least, I was honest when I said that I want to find a way to defeat you.
可能你不会相信，在未来某一日，我会遭到你的追杀。无论我做什么，都无法摆脱你的枪口。
You might not believe me, but one day in the future, you will try to hunt me down, and no matter what I do, I won't be able to escape from you.
如果被我的枪口盯上，那你大概率是影子的帮凶。
If I have my eyes on you, then you must be an accomplice to the shadows.
影子的帮凶？可能当时的你，的确是那么认为的吧。
Accomplice to the shadows? Maybe you thought so then.
我只能说，我们之间有误会，但你肯定不会相信。无论我们说什么也没用。
I can only say that there was a misunderstanding between us, but I'm sure you won't believe me. Nothing we say will convince you otherwise.
不过，经历了这一次任务，我或许已经理解了你为何如此执着。
But after this mission, I think I understand your persistence.
你如此不爱惜自己，迫切地消灭眼前的敌人，甚至不惜以死相搏，这一切都只是因为
I don't care about yourself and tenaciously eliminate your enemies. You don't even falter in the face of death. All because
前辈，你很讨厌影子吧？
you really hate shadows, don't you?
莫名其妙出现的怪物，把原有的生活搅得一团糟。这样的灾难，无论是谁都想要彻底消灭，但那难以做到。
Mysterious monsters that appeared out of nowhere had wreaked havoc in your daily life. Anyone would want to get rid of such calamities, but not everyone can do this.
所以你才不停地投身于工作中，一旦有可能造成灾害的苗头，就会立刻出动，因为你想要对抗这世界上确切存在着却又不讲道理的邪恶。
That's why you're so dedicated to your work. Whatever disaster starts to sprout, you will take actions right away, because you want to resist against the tyrannic evil that exists in this world.
唯有身处与之对抗的过程，你才能感受到那份邪恶依然在你的视野内，一切还可以掌控。
Only when you fight do you feel that the evil in your side and everything is within your control.
也正因为如此，你才不会真正陷入恐惧当中，成为恐惧的敌人，让灯长明不灭。
And that's precisely why you never truly submitted to fear. You will become fear's enemies. So the lantern will never extinguish.
所以呢，你想说的就是这些？
And so, is that all you wanted to say?
只有这些了。不管你相不相信，我并不是坏人，对你也没有恶意。我所做的一切，只是为了日后能和你好好相处。
That's all. Whether you believe it or not, I am no villain, and I don't hold any ill intentions against you. Everything I did was to ensure that we get along in the future. Oh my god, stop! Traver's bullet accurately pierces throughout Helia's shoulder. From their battle, she could ascertain that Helia was not related to the incidents where organization members were attacked, but that didn't mean she believed her explanation either.
前辈，
Senpai,
这不代表我相信了你，只是我无法因为想要打败我这一理由对你下手。而且如果你说的没错，那将枪口对准你的，也应该是未来的我。
this doesn't mean that I trust you. I just cannot get rid you purely because you want to defeat me. And if what you said is true, the future me should be the one aiming at you.
我也没你说的那么复杂，干好手头的活，这就是我的想法。
I'm not as complex as you think. I just want to do my job well.
既然你已经得到了你想要的答案，我也完成了自己的工作，我们就此别过。
Since you have gotten the answer you wanted, and I have completed my mission, this is where we part ways.
但记住，真有下次，我的子弹不会再打歪了。
But remember, if there's a next time, I won't miss. Childish spoke no further. She crumpled the lollipop wrapper, stuffed it into her pocket, and gently reloaded her gun. Then she slowly walked toward the shadows, where the rising sun could not shine.
下次
Next time.
黛比和卡夫都已经安顿好了，你的那位前辈呢？
Dave and Kava have settled down. What about that senpai of yours?
他走了。
She left.
你看起来怎么还有点不舍得？
And you look like you can't bear to part?
才没有，我只是在想，这一切会不会有些太奇怪了？
That's not it. Just wondering if everything seems a little too weird.
奇怪？你指什么？事情不是都解决了吗？
Weird? What is? The problem has already been solved.
就是这点，事情确实解决了，但好像又有点结束得太快了。
That's exactly it. The problem has been solved, but it feels like it ended all too quickly.
虽然最后的结论是一个小女孩内心深处的恐惧，最终演变成了庞大的隐灾。
The final conclusion is that a little girl's deepest fear has caused a disastrous shadow calamity.
但这一路上，我们见过的人可不少，享乐、欺瞒、结合、弃用，还有破弃，如此多的数牵扯其中，大多数人却又只是匆匆而过。
But along the way, we meet many people. Pleasure, deception, union, gadget, and destruction. Many shoes were caught up in this. But most of them barely played a part in this. And probably the shapeshifter is Baiji?
还真是，
Falsehood?
包括卡夫的经历在内，一切都恰到好处，反而让人觉得有点设计感，不太舒服了。
You're right. Everything, including Kava's experience, fits perfectly in place. This makes it all seem purposely designed or uncomfortable.
而且这次任务的起点分明是调查灯组织成员被袭击的事件，但现在事情全都解决了，我们也没见过所谓的化身为人的影子。
Yes, and we were supposed to investigate the incident where Lantern Organization members were attacked. But now, everything has been resolved. We never saw any shadows that manifested themselves as humans either.
这一切真的解决了吗？
Is everything really resolved? Savra? Before anyone realizes that ray of determined light that has ventured back into the shadows returned for some reason.
你还有什么别的事情吗？哦，我知道了，是不是集合忘了拿？
Do you need something? Oh, I know. You forgot to take the chest box.
等等，克拉丽，那不对劲，你不是沙弗莱前辈，你是谁？
Wait, Coralie, something is wrong. You are not Traveler Senpai. Who are you? The person before them responded with her gun, and the morning clouds were silently, but swiftly, tainted with shadows. Yeah, I kind of had the idea that the shadows took care for. Okay. Last stage of the event and we got some answers. Is this where we go back?
伪装成同僚的影子，原来真的存在。
So, there really is a shadow that can disguise itself as a colleague? Wait. What if this is teaser for future story event? Is there a shadow that disguised one of the colleagues? In chapter 3 or 4, like... Maybe Songchu?
这难道是彗星的结局吗？不，袭击我们的不可能是影子，是人。
Is this the end of Grey Star? No. Shadow can't possibly attack us. It's a person.
到底是谁？
Who are you? Baiji. As her consciousness began to blur, she heard the notification that the box of memories and time was about to disconnect. The last thing she saw was a hazy figure Oh no, don't do this to us.
很抱歉，两位。
I apologize.
我本无意如此，
I did not intend to
只是
interrupt.
不得不因事而为之。
Unfortunately, the circumstances forced my hand.
此刻将胜利的余韵从二位手中夺走，实在是有些过于粗野。但很可惜，你们那位优秀的同僚没有给我留下更多出手的时机。
Yeah, this is Baiji. It would be rude to take victory away from the both of them now. However, that excellent colleague of you did not leave me more time to act.
考虑到组织一直以来对我的关照，这或许也可称得上是有来有往。
Considering how the organization has treated me all along, I guess we can call it even. I have a question. Is this Baiji from our timeline? Did he like trapped us here? And we actually, oh my god, this is not Baiji from the box of memory. This is Baiji from real world.
以身化子之法本就因我而起，等组织窥见了我虚造世界的方法，于是加以模仿，才有了你们手中的这件厌恶。
The way to form entities originated from me. The Lantern organization spied on how I create a world and replicate it. That's how you obtain that counterfeit in your hands.
但此时公之于众，有些为时尚早。况且化虚为实的力量，与离恶实相关系过于密切。
But it's too early for me to reveal this now. Besides, the power to manifest falsehood is too closely associated with the 10 faces of misery.
如果任由你们探寻下去，你们或许真的有可能发现我即将构建的虚假真相。
If I allow you to continue your investigation, maybe you could really discover the false truth that I am about to create. This is definitely Baiji from the old timeline.
在所有棋子排布完成之前，我必须将一切可能暴露我所发现的真相的因素铲除。
Before all the chess pieces are in place, I must remove all elements that can expose the truth I discover. Oh my god. Oh, don't make it to me.
所以好好睡一觉吧，我暂时不会伤害你们性命。接下来要从二位手中夺走
Oh my god.
也唯有记忆而已。
So sleep tight. I will not hurt either of you for now. I will only take memories away from both of you. This is, oh my god. I don't
在下
like
衷
this.
心期待不会再与灯的各位相见。
I sincerely hope that you will never meet Lantern again.
直到真正的恶行开始之时。
Until true evil begins. No, they didn't really done this. Oh my god, Tell me ways how to... Yeah, like... I dislike this. Okay. We didn't get much of this event. We did found a little bit about Lantern. And Baiji at that is just... Well, I guess... You did nothing. It feels kinda empty. I guess we will have to play throughout the main chapter, whatever. So it's cute event. I find it it's kind of short, right? And I find it a little bit of experimenting. I don't know, we don't have that much game. We don't even have daily stages on this event to play. We just, you know, just go and sweep with the button and bam, daily is done, which is I appreciate, but you know, yeah, we have to play throughout the main story, and the chapter 3 is the one which is released on this main patch 7.5, approaching near the end of the conclusion, I think, I don't know, but also approaching the animated short which will follow. And this is where this events end. So I thank you for watching, listening. I wish you a great day, night, afternoon. And I potentially see you in chapter 3. Have a good one.